In a remote corner of the world, where the sea meets jagged cliffs and treacherous waters, stood the old lighthouse of Cape Solitude. The lighthouse had been guiding ships to safety for over a century, its light cutting through the darkest nights and fiercest storms. For the past 30 years, the keeper of this beacon had been a solitary figure named Samuel Grayson. Samuel, a man of few words and a heart full of dedication, had taken over the role from his father, who had inherited it from his grandfather. The Grayson family had a legacy of serving as the guardians of Cape Solitude, and Samuel upheld this legacy with unwavering commitment. Every day, Samuel would climb the steep, winding stairs to the top of the lighthouse, ensuring the light was in perfect working order. He polished the lenses, checked the oil, and maintained the intricate mechanisms that kept the light burning bright. Despite the isolation and the harsh weather, Samuel found solace in his duties and the rhythmic sounds of the sea. One stormy night, a fierce tempest unlike any other descended upon Cape Solitude. The waves roared and crashed against the cliffs with a ferocity that shook the very foundation of the lighthouse. Samuel braced himself and made his way to the top, battling the howling winds and driving rain. As he reached the lantern room, he noticed the light flickering. The storm had caused a malfunction in the mechanism. With the lives of sailors at stake, Samuel knew he had no time to waste. He worked tirelessly, his hands steady and his mind focused, repairing the mechanism while the storm raged around him. Hours passed, and finally, the light shone steady and bright once more. Exhausted but relieved, Samuel watched as the beam cut through the darkness, guiding a distant ship safely away from the dangerous rocks. He knew his efforts had made a difference. The next morning, the storm had passed, leaving behind a calm sea and clear skies. Samuel descended the stairs and stepped outside to find a small group of villagers waiting for him. They had braved the storm to reach the lighthouse, bringing food and supplies as a token of their gratitude. "You are our guardian, Samuel," said an elderly villager, her voice filled with emotion. "Your dedication and bravery saved many lives last night. Thank you." Samuel, humbled by their words, nodded in acknowledgement. He realized that his solitary life was not as lonely as he had once thought. He was connected to the people and the world beyond the lighthouse through his actions and the light he kept burning. From that day on, Samuel continued his duties with renewed purpose, knowing that his work as the lighthouse keeper was not just about maintaining a beacon of light, but also about being a guardian of hope and safety for those navigating the stormy seas of life.